of the ground game today, coming off a 100-yard effort a week ago in their win over South Florida. First snap from the 16.
I know what I'd do. I'd run him as soon as I could, get Anthony Richardson into the flow of the game with a run.
And a quick slant and a first down. I'll give you some confidence, too.
The RPO started out. He made the read exactly like it should. The offense said, we're going to let you make a decision, and he made the right decision.
30, first down there. Now it's Naquan Wright, and he's dropped for a loss. Second down and 12. On the RPO, Richardson has time and now running out of it, and he's going to throw it to the sideline.
He had time, but that Tennessee secondary reacted and closed all the avenues to throw. Little quick tempo by Florida. Play action pass to look at. Nobody, no space. So we can say what we...
Richardson. This time he will run. And he's going to be short of the first down by about a yard. Got it to the 39, needed to get to the 40.
So the early tackle for the loss, and that's one of the key stats that this Tennessee defense does well. The people didn't make it. Do they go for this?
They do. And I don't know. It's really close.
Whoa.
Just needed to get it to the 40, and I think he got it, but it's not by much.
Stuffed up pretty good. But just a fall forward, was it enough or not?
They already moved the chains.
Yeah. Well, the replay officials, will they look at this? Because he doesn't go much past that line. But
Montrell Johnson in there flanking Richardson. He'll get the call, and Montrell goes for about 3 before Garland made the stop on the defensive front.
So we had the long scramble on third down, third and long. And then the sneak was stuffed to begin with, and then one push from behind.
Second down and 7 from the 43, and this time Richardson pulls it out, keeps it himself. Going to be close to another first down. In fact, on the tackle by Tank McCullough, I think Richardson might have still been on his back and rolled forward.
Yeah, that's what he said. He looked around and goes, nobody got me down. This is a zone read keeper, following the block that time by Zanders. Does he go down?
Richardson throwing on the run, got it out in the flat, complete. Henderson, Xavier Henderson, and he's all the way down to the third. Coach Billy Napier.
And they love the balance too. 4 first downs, 2 running and 2 passing.
Quick sidearm throw. Looks dangerous out there.
That surprised Xavier Henderson that time. That's one of those decisions. The quarterback, it's a run play called in the huddle, but if he sees the numbers, he can throw it to the outside. Xavier Henderson said, I might have counted wrong.
And only about a yard gain on that one.
Yeah, see, that's what the Tennessee defense back scramble had helped them last time. On third down, they didn't have anybody looking for the quarterback.
4 receiver group, 2 to each side for Richardson in the pistol. They will keep it on the ground on third and long. And they're not going to get it, but they're about a yard and a half shy.
Another He's practically giving up 3 points to eat the clock for 7 points. Let's see if it works out.
Tight ends on both sides. Richardson's all by himself in the backfield. He'll keep it. Trying to break tackles. He's going to get it. Lost a yard. Tennessee will take over on downs.
Ness, you said I was here for a lot of them. My very first game, Florida-Tennessee, was Tim Tebow's first game. And 4th and short, he made them all that night. Well, he's got number 15, but he's not making it.
And is in the backfield with Richardson. Richardson sidearms it out, completes. It'll be a first down and then some. Xavier Henderson out to the 30. First down at the 30. Etienne got about a yard. Richardson has time. Deep out. What a catch by Ricky Pearsall.
He needed to put more touch on the ball. He did on that one.
And now it's Etienne. Short yardage. Richardson keeps and slides and has a first down.
Quarterback position is very inexperienced.
Right.
So he tried to get by Kentucky, South Florida. He didn't. Big mistakes cost him, but he's running them here.
Richardson, a little bit of pressure, rolls away from it, throws on the run, and he had a man open, but it's incomplete. Whittemore was open in the corner of the end zone.
I think he might have been over the line on that play. Ball was right on the 35-yard line. I think his foot might have been behind it. This will be reviewable.
Etienne is behind Richardson. He gets the call. Got a couple.
Gators both tight ends left. Now they go tight ends right.
I think they had to put a second back on the clock. From the 25, Richardson pressured, throws late, throws incomplete. Intended for Keon Zipperer.
Decent protection. Time to throw the ball just at the end. He gets a little bit of push from.
You look behind Naquan Wright and Anthony Richardson. The big fellas up front, second down at 10. Henderson all the way in motion across to the bottom of the screen. Richardson going to run it here, get what he can, and out of bounds around the 30. Bring up third down at string injury last year too. He's had some issues in the hamstring area here early in this season as well. Third down at 6. Throw complete. First down. Got it out to Zanders.
Talked about this veteran offensive line for Florida. Watch them pick up the stunt right here, coming around. Be patient on the offensive line. Inside, inside, inside. Yes, you got it, White. Nice job, Ethan White.
Empty backfield, so it'll be Richardson's call again unless somebody joins him. It will be Richardson. He's short by a yard.
Omar Thomas, number 21, defensive tackle, makes a pile inside. Right here, I think it is. Watch him make a pile. Then it's forced bounce outside and then cleaned up for the stop.
Byron Young makes the tackle. He bounces off and brings. Richardson rolls into some trouble, got away from it, throws and completes it for the first down.
So it's been always the quarterback. A sneak, a keep, and now a boot. And I think he feels that for his defense to stay in the game, his offense has to hold up and make some.
Already. Far cry from a week ago against South Florida. Richardson got some heat again. Boy, he's in some traffic, and he throws a rope down to the 20-yard line. Breaking the tackle is Zipperer, and Zipperer is still going to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. 44 yards on the Richardson to Zipperer touchdown.
Well, it paid off. He went for it on fourth down. He gambled. It was a great play by the quarterback, staying alive and finding Zipperer. And then it was a better play by Zipperer to make the catch and dodge a couple. Watch this inside the pocket. Move, move, and then find somebody. When you're in the middle of that mess, you find a receiver, and boy, not only 1, 2, 3 times he gets away from ball.
Etienne behind Richardson, and the pistol set from the 25. They fake it to him. This is the same kind of play that he got that big first down. This time throws late and into the dirt, incomplete, as we check in with Jenny. Well enough, so we've had to put our headsets on, so I know exactly what you're going through. Richardson, low throw, but complete to Whittemore.
Yeah, but those are the one decent protection. The combination of Richardson breaking the pocket, feeling the pocket like the touchdown pass and moving around has given good protection to him. Just the one sack.
Fakes it to Etienne, loads it, and fires. Got it again. Complete to Pearsall.
And fires is the word. That's what he has, that ability. Top of the screen, receiver, going to be a bootleg action, but that's the matchup to the outside. And Pearsall gets by him, a double move to the outside, out and up, and that ball was in the air. It was a rocket.
First down at the 20. No getting on that one.
As he said, he's early in the system. It's a new system, and he hasn't had a lot of experience.
Second down and 10.
Oh, that ain't working.
Motion everywhere.
Yep. That looked like some kind of a trick play, and it tricked Florida.
All-star, offense, number 18. 5-yard penalty.
It might be loud here, but Billy Napier was trying to communicate to his whole team that time, and he was not happy. Look at this. They look. The tight ends think there's going to be a shift. Excuse me. Yeah, short running game at first.
Now they do shift the two tight ends from one side to the other. And they go with a straight handoff. Etienne got popped. He got about 3 yards before he's buried under a sea of orange.
Zone in this situation. Again.
Richardson, plenty of time. Across the middle and a first down inside the 10 to Trent Whittemore again.
When you have a quarterback that can run the ball, you want a lot of guys to have their eyes on the quarterback, and that's why they play zone. But when you do that, it's it up.
Florida giving Tennessee a taste of their own medicine a little bit with some tempo. They go quickly, and they pick up 2 yards with Etienne. Oh, ball just inside the Volunteers' 7-yard line. Florida trying to answer Tennessee's touchdown with one of their own. Richardson to run all the way, trying to get to the edge, and does. Walk in, Anthony Richardson, touchdown.
Boy, you talk about getting the edge and getting it fast. A late shift to the outside, and they just get around the corner. Good job by Barber. Gets out there, got a blocker in front of him, Etienne, and he just walks him.
He walks right over our AT&T 5G pylon cam, in fact.
The drive here is exactly what the doctor ordered for Florida.
They blitz. Richardson throws wide, incomplete. That's right. We mentioned that earlier. Doesn't want to get knocked out of this one. Gators second down and 10.
Well, the running game has been nothing.
Nope.
That was really circled by this scrambling and finding the receiver after he moved up. They're coming after him.
A stunt up front. Richardson throws complete. First down to midfield. Stepping out at midfield, I thought, was Justin Shorter, but he did get the first down.
So how about this Florida offensive line? It's a veteran offensive line. They sift to the right side, pick it all up. Number 15 feels the pressure from his right, just slides over. It was coming, and he bought him some time.
First down back in Tennessee territory for Florida at the 49.
Tough for that Tennessee defense. Last drive to the touchdown, they converted 3rd and 12. That one was 3rd and 10.
Richardson again steps up in the pocket a little bit too far in front of Pearsall.
Yeah.
Shoulder of Hendon Hooker as they landed. Meanwhile, Florida trying to get more points before halftime. Second down. And again, the ground game goes nowhere. A loss of a yard.
Yeah, that gimmick play. Yep, gimmick play did not work.
And smartly gets rid of it and throws it over the bench.
The offensive line never moved on the play. Trick play all the way. And now they're going to give the ball back with 3 minutes to go. Watch the offensive line snap. They never move. Yeah. 3rd and long. That's a bit too gimmicky for him. Kind of pinned him. Did they get him with the face? Yeah, he actually grabbed his face mask. Yes.
Face mask.
That's a true holding right there.
It really was. Holding his face. Backed up to the 13-yard line now. 1st and 22. Double fake, and then the throw is on target out to the 28-yard line to Pearsall, and that'll quiet the crowd.
Pearsall is the transfer from Arizona State. Anthony Richards gets in the pocket, trusts that offensive line. They just gave up a sack, but he's got a beautiful pocket. He delivers it where he had to.
Still 2nd down and 6.
Crowd noise is a factor. The running back has to come up and help on the play.
He'll get the carry and the 1st down that time. Aequan Wright.
So nice job by Wright. He comes up, he hears the audible, and then he helps the offensive line with the call, takes the handoff, finds the space for the 1st down for the 1st down.
Now they got the 1st down and the end around. And a nice stutter step. And making something out of nothing was Xavier Henderson. I thought he was going to be stretched out of bounds, but a good gain on that one.
Well, we saw Gouriage on the holding penalty, but watch him come back and do a good job to the outside this time. You're going to run the ball to the outside, and big number 76 gets to the outside, turns his man in for the very, very effective run play.
At midfield, another Gator 1st down, trying to answer the scoring drive of Tennessee. Couple yards on that one for Aequan Wright.
Off on the snap.
This is probably the easiest spot to be in, around midfield. You get down from one end to the other, it really gets tough on you. Richardson scrambling around, throws on the run, throws a dart complete.
Got another
flag.
Only a 3-man rush that time, Tennessee does, and are they going to get a hold out of it? Don't know if it was, hand to the face mask or a hold.
Personal foul, hands to the face, defense number 6.
Yes, it was the other way that time.
15-yard penalty will be added to the end of the run and includes an automatic 1st down.
Austin Barber, number 58, is the guy who got to the hand of the face. Right over here to this side is going to be the action. Yep, right up there. Ryan Young, number 6, early in the pass rush.
There's the shove to the face.
Yep.
So we had 1-yard line.
And I'd be thinking almost, you got to be thinking 4-down territory right here.
Trailing by 10.
4-down calls.
The fake to Aequan Wright. Richardson rolls and now throws to the end zone. Overshot Xavier Henderson. And the shift continues with 3 receivers in tight on the left side. That's a run all the way for Richardson in that direction.
That was the same play to the left that he scored the touchdown to the right earlier in the game. Same formation, just flipped the other way.
There's the convoy in front. Good blocking, picked up 5 yards. 11-yard line. It's a run by Montrell Johnson out of the Wildcat, and he's short. And it's 4th down. They shift the tight ends from left to right. Play clock down to 3. Richardson on 4th down, throws, and it's caught. Complete down to the 6-yard line to Zipperer.
Boy, how about all the decisions you have to make as a head coach, right? Everyone has such a big outcome on the game, and then you got to trust your guys being wide open on the play. No one even knew.
1st and goal. Down to the 2 is Richardson. Goal at the 2. Driving in near the goal line. Montrell Johnson, but he's not in.
Montrell Johnson, the transfer, Sun Belt freshman of the year, getting back up to the 2-1-2 guy.
Quarterback keep. Richardson's in. Well, they haven't signaled that. I thought he was in. Apparently they do not agree.
Well, they don't. They're still talking. Hold on. They're still talking.
From up above, it certainly looks like he's across the goal line.
They called him short. Now the replay official is going to have a clean look.
Well, I mean, how much farther do you have to get in?
This is where you're really happy to have replay on a play like this. He loses the momentum, but I think I agree with you. I think he's over the line. I think they're going to reverse it and call in a touchdown. His knee was never down on the ground because he was on the back of all of his players.
Right. Again, they have him collared, and I mean, he's in by a yard, if you ask me. But nobody's asking me.
You're telling them, even if they aren't asking.
So it's in the hands of Mickey Haddock right now, the replay official. Gene Steratore is watching in New York. What do you think, Gene?
I'm with you guys. He's definitely in by a yard, and you know, I empathize because you try to get back on the field as an official and try to think, what are the guys
at the 4-yard line? On the silent count, he's in trouble. Didn't get it to the line of scrimmage, I don't think, on the throw.
But in the direction of a receiver, though, Ness, I think they're going to let him on that. Gets rushed from the backside on the play, has to retreat, going to the running back, pretty close, right there, getting it to Zipper, and they'll allow that.
Zipper was definitely in the area.
Listening for the clap. The center is in charge.
Henderson, the motion man, will keep it on the ground to try to get a little more room to work. Maybe 2 yards for Etienne. Went to every lineman individually. And now here's the 3rd and 9. Etienne, little opening on the corner, and he's got a first down. All the way out to the 19-yard line. Big play by number 7 there.
So Tennessee brings in their pass rush unit. Florida says we're going to run right at it. Look at that big hole to the outside. Etienne gets around, busts 1 tackle, enough for the first down. Good play.
Needed that one, and they got it. And they'll keep it to Etienne's hands again. And the freshman apparently did not go down, apparently. He gets up, keeps going. I thought he was down after about a 5-yard gain, but.
Ness, the mechanics on the silent count is the center is controlling it. He gets tapped, but then his hand goes forward, and that's what signals it.
Etienne has been most of this drive behind Anthony Richardson. Naquan Wright's in there now at tailback. Richardson pulls it out, trying to get rid of it. He finally did. Somehow got it all the way to the crowd almost.
Well, Anthony Richardson thought he had an RPO slant, and the wide receiver is coming down to block on the play. He pulls it to throw. There's nobody to throw to. Lack of communication. Give that one again to the.
Tennessee brings an extra man. Richardson trying to run for the first down. Nowhere near it. Got a couple. It's 4th down.
And the timing goes off for the center because of the silent count. As Ness said, 5-man rush this time. Stunts right into the quarterback draw that time to stop it. And now.
Wow, from your own 27. 4th and 2.
I might try to draw him offside, but I don't know if I'd go for it. He is 3 for 4, though.
You give this back to Tennessee on a short field, and it could be the end of the ball game. Richardson going to go deep. And caught all the way down to the 35-yard line of Justin Shorter.
Not only did they go for it 4th and short, they went long on the play. Bump and run, man to man. I'll tell you, that's about as wide open as you can be in a football game if you're a coach.
Huge play on 4th down. 2nd down and 6. Just outside the 30. And about a 2-yard pickup on that one.
Long one. I mean, I think you're looking at the game plan the rest of the game. Tennessee knows it's 4-down territory as soon as Florida gets the ball.
This time a run all the way for Anthony Richardson on the corner. Trayvon Flowers with the big hit, but I think he got the first down.
Well, I'm going to tell you, both quarterbacks, Richardson's thrown for other 300. They both run the ball. They've been the leading carriers, obviously leading passers, but Richardson has run the ball 14 times. Hooker.
He's one pass completion away from matching his career high as well. That was against Kentucky. On the ground and a big opening. Close to a first down. Naquan Wright got about 9.
Interesting formation that time. Florida showed it a few times. This time they run the stretch back. They unbalance to the left side, cut back to the short side.
9 second and a yard. He'll get it again, and he got the first down this time. So Florida moving it down the field.
We keep bombing them with knockout punches, and they keep clawing back in the game.
It'll be an empty backfield. Anthony Richardson. Let's see if it's his call to run again. They've got Strong to the right side, but they're blocking. And that's where he started to head. And the ball came out. Fumbled. Tennessee's got it. Jeremy Banks with the fumble recovery.
Amari Thomas, number 21, I think is the guy that stopped it and forced the play, though. And that's to the outside. 21 is right there to the outside. Watch him stick out his hand and force the fumble on the play.
It's the last thing Florida wanted to happen there, and the ball was out. And Richardson with the fumble. Josh Heupel with the reaction on the sideline. 10-point lead, and they've got the ball back. Fourth quarter. Some of the big plays so far in this game. There's probably a few more coming up. The last one was a big play by the defense.
Florida is trying to go wide on this play, but you get stopped inside by the two defensive players for Tennessee. They force the ball inside, and Thomas, number 21, gets his paw at it. The ball comes out. Turnover.
Receiver group to the right. Richardson looking back the other direction. And now he's going down. And it's Devon Terry.
So what's going on? Why wasn't anybody to throw the ball to? Had somebody open to the top, but it just did not seem like he was looking right. He was looking left the whole. Terry gets the sack.
2nd and 14. This time he is going to throw to the right and a little bit high and catchable maybe for shorter, but stopped Billy Napier so far today. So at least get some of the 14 you need on 3rd down. Richardson throws on the run and delivers a first down throw to Xavier Henderson.
The offensive line handles the stunting by the Tennessee rush. 5 are up there, only 4 come. Gets out of the pocket. And there we go again. Everybody but the center was on target that time.
Yep. The ball still where he was holding it.
False start. Offense, number 77. 5-yard penalty. First down.
25 and running. Four-man rush. Richardson throws sidearm over to the sideline. Had to get rid of it as the pocket was collapsing. Henderson in motion. They fake it to him. A double fake. It takes a lot of time. And now Richardson runs and gets what he can before he's run out of bounds. And there's a flag down.
I would say holding on Tennessee downfield that time.
Well, the flag's in the secondary.
I think it was number 5, Haddon, downfield, was holding on that play. Yeah, he grabbed him. Yeah, that's
tripped him.
Yeah, might be a good move too.
Defense, number 5. 10-yard penalty will be added to the end of the run and includes an automatic first down.
So first down out to the 48. 6 minutes to go. Richardson going deep down the middle. Got it to Shorter. Boy, that ball seemed to hang in the air a long time.
Hey, you took the words right out of my mouth. Jalen McCullough, number 2, the free safety, is way in the middle of the field back here. I think that's him. No, the other side. There's 2 of them. And the ball's floating and floating and floating, and he just can't get there on time.
So back inside the 15 of the Gators. Richardson to the end zone. Just overshot Shorter. He got one hand on it.
Nice time that time. Play by Jamal Hayden.
As well with 18. Needs some more though. Richardson, man in his face, throws it into the dirt.
Well, defensive coordinator finally dialed up a blitz that time. He brought 5, and they finally were able to put some pressure. Coming from the outside, he just sitting in the pocket. 4 come outside off the slot. And the pressure was right up the middle that time by Barron, number 9.
To get what they need. Another first down would be inside the 4.
Coming again, bringing 5. Unless they have a way to check out of it, do they? Yes, they do.
Richardson to Shorter. Got it to the 5, but it's 4th down and 2. And they've got this one, and they've got a touchdown. Untouched. Montrell Johnson.
Fourth down. They've done passes. They've done runs. They come back with a run this time. The whole arsenal has been used on 4th down. They got every 4th down play. They've used every one of them up.
They sure have. Richardson fires down the middle, hit 2 guys, neither one of them held it.